if you don't have a married couple, if you don't have a couple of people who live together, then as you can probably imagine, you'd have to go through a lot of hoops. You'd have to have people somehow in bubbles apart from each other and then coming together to act on stage. The union has been very, very, very strict about what they're allowing and what they're not allowing. And
that was one of the things I wanted to ask you about. Is Actors Equity is the union that represents actors and looks out for your interests. And it is being extremely careful and allowing productions to be done at only a handful of theaters around the country. The fact that Portland Stage is one of them makes you and people in Southern Maine really lucky, doesn't it?
Incredibly lucky. Like I said before, our entire community has been devastated. We're at risk of losing our income, our way of life, our health insurance, our community, and our art form. So it is not lost on us for a second how lucky we are.
It doesn't make that much of a difference to you as actors, I assume, that there's a new ventilation system in the theater or that there is going to be testing of people with great frequency. What does make a difference, though, I might think, is that there will be a limit to how many people are allowed in the audience. Only 50 people. Obviously, actors always like to perform in front of a full house or a near full house. What's that going to be like to perform in front of a small crowd?
It's going to be new. It's going to be fun. I mean, I can't say that I haven't performed in theaters that are built for 300 people and only have a handful in them before. But certainly you wish for the place to be full. But I also sort of feel it's going to be this communal experience where everybody knows that they're walking a new path here, and people are going to be excited to be in the theater again, and we're certainly overjoyed to be on stage again. So I think it's going to be a good energy, Rob.
I think there's an intimacy to this play, and there's always been a lovely intimacy at Portland Stage between the audience and the performers. So there's something that happens with active listening that I think is going to be really special. And everyone who walks in this theater knows that they're participating in something special and something that we have all been waiting for and longing for. So I think it's, we'll find out.
The play that you're doing is called Tally's Folly, won a Pulitzer Prize. It's a romantic comedy. Is this a fitting and appropriate play for these times?
It's dealing with a nation in wartime. It's 1944. The war is coming to an end. It is a love story, but it also deals with the idea of immigration, of the other.
It's been 7, 8, 9 months, whatever, since you two were able to get up on a stage. What does it feel like to once again finally be doing work, to be doing what you love?
We didn't think we were going to be working on stage again for at least another year. So this has really been a blessing, and we're having a great time. It's a really hard play, but it's really fun to do, and we're excited to put it in front of an audience.
Feels like we are back in our skin again. We work other day jobs in the interim, but to be back where we belong feels incredible, and I wish that for all of our community.